Colosseum broke the unspoken rules of Pokemon so many times. The standards for battle up until this point were always singles, whereas Colosseum is now exclusively doubles. The first thing that they teach you in the series is that you can't catch other trainers' Pokemon. The main gimmick of Colosseum? Catching other trainers' Pokemon. And there aren't any gym leaders or a Pokemon League in this game. But by far, the most drastic change introduced by Pokemon's first home console RPG is the protagonist. Our protagonist, Wes, is the coolest character in the Pokemon franchise, and it's not close. Wes is a former Team Snag'em member who defects from the organization for unknown reasons, but he goes back to the hideout to steal their top secret device and blow up their base while he escapes on his steampunk-looking motorcycle. This is by far and away the most badass cutscene in any Pokemon game ever, and there isn't even any dialogue. Bro is just about that action. His initial motive for doing this is unclear, but he sure looked cool doing it. A short ways into the game, Wes uses the device he stole called the Snag Machine to capture other trainers' Pokemon. While this is typically a no-no, these are shadow Pokemon he's stealing from bad guys. It makes sense in the story, but we're not here for that. Not only is Wes a rogue vigilante, but some could argue he was a hero all along. Since we don't know his entire backstory with Team Snag'em, it's theorized by some fans that he was a double agent all along, and he only joined the organization to cross them when they least expected it. Now, he doesn't have the typical coming-of-age story with a professor who says, "Hey, come pick out a starter Pokemon from my lab," or anything like that. In fact, Wes is actually the oldest playable character in Pokemon. He was designed to be 17 instead of the usual 11 or 12. This is assumed to be intentional, as the fans who grew up with the series were starting to get older as well. This is the first time we're seeing a main character after their adventure has already started. Wes is already an established trainer with not one, but two partner Pokemon, his loyal Umbreon and Espeon, which fit perfectly within the new default double battle system. With that being said, we really don't know much more about Wes than that. He has little to no dialogue in the entire game. My guy really just comes through, causes havoc for his former Team Snag'em members, and that's it. I mean, check out his Bulbapedia page. There's minimal information here, and then it just ends. Wes was featured in a manga spin-off called Pokemon Colosseum Snatcher Leo that follows the plot of Pokemon Colosseum pretty closely, but that's pretty much all the information about him entirely. But even with minimal backstory, he easily has the most effortless drip in the entire franchise. What do you think? Is there a Pokemon character cooler than Wes? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. As always, thank you for watching, and bye forever.